Welcome back, guys, to the channel. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you for all the views we've been getting lately. My goodness, I have really tickled me to death. And so I want to say I appreciate each and every one of you. I want to take time to do that. The new ones, the ones that just subscribes, and ones hopefully watching now. We're going to plant some tomatoes and some peppers today. I'm going to knock down the row. And Sammy don't like this idea. I do. Because I know I do the pegging sometimes and I get off-centered. I get a little bit snaky sometimes pegging them out. And so I'm going to let the planter down. It don't have anything on it, but it's just going to mark. It's going to give me a straight line. Mark my row off. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Sammy don't like it. He likes freewheeling it. But ain't that right, Sammy?
Yeah.
Let's see. So we're going to do that. And, show you a plow update. Well, Jimmy Red update. I need rain. I have some has came up beautifully in the high moisture spots of that field. The other has not even swole the seeds yet. I dug down in there. The seed's still hard as a brick. So honestly, it's sitting there and it's waiting. If we get a little rain shower on it, it'll pop out quick and catch up with the rest of it and then be a real beautiful stand. But we truly have to take this stand for what it is. Because I don't have anything else, and I wouldn't plant that field in something else anyway. I don't think. I say I wouldn't. They'll never say never. But so it's plenty enough. It's came up now where we could get all of our seed back and sell some too. Don't get me wrong. We're just looking for that. We're looking for that golf course look, because it's right there at Sam's driveway, and we want it to look good. People turn in for the wedding, and oh man, look at this pretty corn, and we just kind of showcasing his venue up there is what I'm trying to do. But anyway, so that is doing pretty good. My Silver Queen needs water. We got a small chance Wednesday, Thursday, Friday of this week. I think it's showing now about 30%, somewhere along there. So hopefully it will. Plow update right over here. We have the bracket on in the wheel, and I was a little bit worried about this thing by the time I get this tire on. And yes, we did get us my buddy Rick at Southern Tire in Burlington hooked me up with an old used tire here he had stuck behind the wall, and got to get my tag off of it here. There we go. I painted the rim. We put a little valve stem saver in there for the tube. I wire brushed it, painted it. Now I did a Facebook Marketplace paint job, guys. I didn't do no restore, take it to the parade paint job on the rim, but it still came out good. I actually painted the inside of the rim a lot better than I did the outside. All right, so I'm looking here. That's a pretty good ways off the ground, but it's not quite good enough yet. So probably what's going to have to happen, and I'll bring Sammy in closer here. We ground this thing down to this is as far as it goes. So what we need to do is grind it from here on down. We need to grind it that much more. That way this can raise up a little bit more. And once it raises up a little bit more, so that would put the tire, I'm going to guess, about right there. And I think that would do it right there. I believe that would get it high enough where the plow could go in the ground. And I think that would be all the tractor would want to pull right there anyway. So hopefully that'll do it, and we won't have to re-engineer something. I hope I don't have to, We'll see. There's other things we can do and make, but hopefully this will work out right here, and it'll get it up far enough. I got the bracket as far as it'll go up. I guess I could have put that bracket on the inside, got the tire a little bit closer to the plow. I was looking at it here. Yeah, I could have done that, but I don't know. I want to get the height right, then we'll worry about inside or outside on the plow. Okay, so that, let's get my peg. My mama painted this for me, I don't know, 20 years ago probably. There's a little tobacco leaf on one side of it there. Some of it's wore off. But Anyway, yeah, she planted. I think the boys were a little, but we'll use this. Let's run the rolls off with the 140 and knock them down, and see you in the garden. I put some new plugs in here, guys. Hopefully, crank up a little quicker. I guess, guys, Sammy got his wish. I didn't let the planter down. Good reason why. Let me show you. When you're on a hill, for me to have let it down and it would have been centered up, I would have needed to move this right here forward. I would have needed to move it that way, up the hill, and lock it in. And I didn't have it moved, so I didn't let it down. Okay, garlic could use water. Onions are coming along. I don't see the ground busting yet. Let's see. Let's see how one looks here. The ground's hard, that's for sure. Remember we talked about coming in and ringing these things some. As you can see from laying off that soil, it's pretty dry. All right, there's a little bit of a bulb right there. I rang one here, down here. I rang this one a couple of weeks back, and it's still really not round yet. I mean, that's just the tip of it in the ground, and it's still kind of stalky. So hopefully, maybe it'll start. This one right here looks like it may be wanting to do it. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for, guys. I want to do that right there. Now that one's ready to grow. Let's see about this one. Golly, he's on the side. Look how dry that is. Dry, dry, dry. Get some dirt up against there. This one's doing the same. So we'll do him like that. That ain't quite cracking it yet. This one's cracking a little bit. It's dull anyway for all you guys out there saying, man, he's putting that knife in the dirt. It's dull anyway. This one's doing it a little bit. Let's give this one some room. There we go. Plenty of room, plenty of room. Let them grow on out there. This is this right here is one that we planted last fall. One of the very few that made it. It actually happens to be a red one too. So let's look at this. Planted this spring with a bulb. Golly, Sammy, you broke that off. planted it with a bulb, planted this as a slip last fall. I mean, you would think that thing would be further ahead than that, but we'll see. Okay. It probably needs some nitrogen or something. We'll keep a check on these things. And when I see them breaking the ground, we'll come out here and wring them out. But we got to plant, I planted, when I come back from Sam's, I planted some sunflowers in this row. I did it, Seleno, hopefully if the deer leave them alone, they get up this tall or something, she can look out the kitchen window and see them. All right, we're gonna plant a few tomatoes now. And I'll be honest with you guys, it's dry. I watered these tomatoes real good. So I soaked them with water before I put them in. These are German Johnson. I like German Johnsons. Everybody says that they're not that great a canning tomato, but I've had pretty good success with them. You know what? I don't think the peg's gonna work out, guys. My hand is a lot better deal than the peg, so we're gonna use my hand. And if I get off center, we'll just blame it on Sammy. That's the thing with gardening. You gotta get down here where the action's at. I will say something about these sunflowers. They come out pretty decent because they were in a row, and that row allowed me to have some moisture in there when I planted it. You know, if you've watched me in the past, guys, I've planted with that planter that I used by knocking down the row like this right here, like I did on this. And the reason why is because it gives me somewhere for that planter to go. Okay, so it's going to be a little bit like this. We'll come back when we made some more forward progress. A little bit winded, but nice roll of tomatoes there. Hopefully I got enough cages for them. I like cages. I'll be honest with you, I had some a couple years ago we stringed up, and I really like the cages better. I know I'm probably being lazy with it, but it is what it is. I think these peppers will plant a little closer than I did the tomatoes, because we may can put something else in this row too, because I got a few other things I want to put in it, so we'll do that. And the peppers are jalapeno. I need to get around here where I can see them. All right, these are bell peppers right here. Oh man, my soil's falling apart. All right, get them in here. I don't know, I guess we'll go somewhat about the same as the corn. I said corn, tomatoes. I probably could have let these peppers grow a little bit more. I haven't planted bell peppers and jalapenos in quite a bit of little time. Been several years. We tightened the peppers up a little bit. I got a little bit left on that row. So we got 3 more rows of something. That something's probably gonna be squash. I may plant 2 rows of corn right beside each other. Even if they're half rows, I wanna put them right beside each other, and it's gonna be Hopi corn. Just so hopefully we can get a stand on it and get some seed off of it and build it up, and maybe plant us a couple, you know, quite a bit of it here in another couple of years. Let's see. Got to mow tomorrow. Got choir practice after this. I got to get in, wash my hands, get the tractor put up. Let's do that. Let's put the tractor up. Okay, guys, we are back in the shed. Let's put it in first gear. First gear will hold it back better, guys, when you're parking it. I don't know, I guess it's got something to do with the gearing. Not a planning video yet. I know you guys love planning videos, but with the planner. But we'll get them. I'm kind of waiting on it to rain, you know. And plus, it's not quite May yet, and there's a lot of stuff that, you know, we normally plant in May and don't think nothing about it, like tomatoes and peppers and squash and stuff like that. We'll get them planted. I just like to see a little rain before I plant some of my seed stuff. Hopefully it'll rain this weekend. Been enjoying all the comments, and thank everybody for commenting. I think that's probably going to be it for today's video. We'll just have to see how the latter part of the week goes. We got Will's birthday coming up. Hope you enjoyed Will's Cub Cadet review. He loves doing those reviews, guys, and I'm just as proud to put them on the channel as I would be if it's my own video, to be honest with you. So, you know, I know sometimes they don't get a lot of views on them, but that's okay. I'm proud to put him on there. I'm proud of what he does, and he films the whole thing, and he does most of the editing, hands it over to me to put some final touches on it for him. But you know, I like his lawnmower. It's Cub Cadet's a nice lawnmower. Don't forget your socks, guys. Camel City Mills, check out Jtwes 10 at checkout is what I mean, or the link in this video. Get you some Camel City Mills socks. I wear them every day. Stand by them. Oh, let's see if Sammy can you get a shot? Yeah.
No, don't shine the light on it.
Yeah, a little bit. Can you see them?
Yeah, you can.
My little buddy's in there. We're trying to make sure. I needed something out of that box the other day, guys, and they were in there, and I said, "Doggone it, I'm gonna have to wait till they fly out of there before I can get to my parts," which I don't mind. I'd do that. So she put that nest in there about a month ago is when I noticed it, and I've been kind of looking after it. The cat, Sammy's cat, was sleeping right here the other day, and I chased him off like it was a big deal. You know, I want him to be too scared to even go in the shed again, because I don't want him going over there killing them little birds. Give him a little shot, give him a chance to live before he gets a hold to him. But anyway, so I need to put some fertilizer around those tomatoes. But to be honest with you, I'll get it down before it rains. We'll sprinkle it up on the upper side of the hill, and I may run them rolling cultivators through it lightly just to incorporate it into soil. It won't take a whole lot, especially if I raise them up a little bit. It should be okay. But y'all have a good week, and look forward to the next video. Hopefully it'll be pretty soon. God bless you. God loves you. We'll see you.